Hey, what's up, y'all? And today we are going to be doing a tier list. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be doing a tier list of SEC head coaches. Now, a while ago, I did do a tier list for the head coaches. I did do a hot seat tier list where I rated e- each of the coaches by their job security. So now this time I'm just going to do the coaches as coaches. So so I mean where I think a coach is ranked is not necessarily the same as where I think they stand with their job security. But anyway, but some will match. But anyway, but so yeah. So let's start out here. Who's this? That's Billy Napier. Yep. Sunbelt Billy, and he's going right into D tier. I mean, I, I mean, no one is doing less with more than Billy Napier at Florida. I mean, he's gone like yeah, six wins his first year, 5 wins last year. That's 11 wins in his first 2 years. I I mean, not even Will Muschamp or even Ron Zook were this bad in their first 2 years. And yeah, it's not going to get any better for him either. I mean, he'd be lucky to get 5 wins this year. So here we got Brent Venables at Oklahoma, and I'm going to put him into A tier because of what he's done at Oklahoma last year. I know he went 6-6 in his first year, but he went 10-2 last year. So he's getting better. So I think that's gonna. No, wait, excuse me. My bad. I meant to put him in B tier. Yeah, yeah, my bad. B tier. Uh, but anyway, let's see. Now I am going to put Brian Kelly into get LSU into um yeah into A tier. So I mean, for what he's done at Notre Dame, I mean, did make the playoffs twice. Uh, Even made the BCS championship once, and then LSU he's won 2+ games in both those first 2 years. Of course, 2022 even won the West. Uh, so yeah, I did put Brian Kelly in A tier. Now let's see. Next up, we got Clark Lee at Vanderbilt, and he's going into D tier. Know that I'm kind of that maybe I'm being harsh because it is Vanderbilt. But I mean, 8 wins in 3 years is unacceptable, even at Vandy. So anyways, now we got Eli Drinkwitz of Missouri, and I'm going to put Coach Drink in B tier. Let's see, he's gone, like 6-6. What his first 3 years, but last year finally ha- had a breakout year, got 11 wins. So, uh, yeah. But anyway, let's see. Now I am going to go ahead and put Hugh Freeze into B tier. Not really because of what he's done at Auburn, but I mean he did have a lot of success at Ole Miss. Beating Alabama and Nick Saban those back-to-back years. And then I mean you also did good at Liberty. So uh, at Auburn, no, he did go 6-6, but I mean I think Auburn will probably be take a step forward this year. But anyway, and he's also do, doing good in recruiting. So anyway, now who's this now? Oh yeah, I think this is Jeff Lebby, the new coach of Mississippi State, formerly Oklahoma offensive coordinator. But I mean, I'm putting him in C tier because he's a first time head coach, and he's also coming into a bad situation at Mississippi State. So dang it. No, where's that music coming from? Shut up. All right. All right, come on. I don't know what the. Anyway, anyway. Now where was I? Yeah, now we got um um Josh Heupel, and I'm going to put him at B tier. I mean, he is doing good at Tennessee. I mean, he's the best coach they've had since Philip Fulmer. So anyway, and of course, he did have the 11 win season 2 years ago, but of course, I have a disappointment last year. That's why I'm only giving him a B tier. But anyway, the next we got Kalen DeBoer, and I'm going to put him in S tier. I mean, excuse me, A tier for what he's done at Washington. Really, everywhere he's been. I mean, at Division II, and then Fresno State and Washington, of course, won the Pac-12 and made the playoffs. Even made it to the national championship for losing to uh, to Michigan. So, and then now we got Kirby Smart, and obviously, Kirby is going into S tier. The reason, but the difference between like Kirby versus like DeBoer or Sark is that, well, I mean, what DeBoer did was in the Pac-12. I mean, to be like the S tier. Kirby has won 2 natties. I mean, he's also won the SEC twice. So I think that 3 playoff appearances. So I think that a 14 playoff. Yes. So I think you have to have to won the SEC or won a national championship. Or I mean, so basically what I mean is like it is like making the playoffs w- w- one time in a weaker conference doesn't really put you into to to A tier. He still has to prove it in the SEC. So I mean, he's going to be a new coach at Alabama. these are not his players. So, anyways, now again, I'm going to put Lane Kiffin into B tier. I mean, he did pretty good at FAU. I mean, he won like 11 wins and 3 wins and 11 wins at FAU, and then he's got a couple of 10+ win seasons at Ole Miss. Won 11 games last year, but I'm still not ready to put him in A tier just yet. Now we got Mark Stoops. I'm going to put into B tier, and I mean he's been doing a really good job at Kentucky. I mean, he's gotten Kentucky to 10 wins twice, which is hard to do, and he's been able to maintain at least a 7-5 team every year since 2016. It's hard to be that consistent at Kentucky. So I did put Mark Stoops into B tier, and now this is Mike Elko, yeah, the new coach, Texas A&M. Now this picture does have Mike Elko in Texas A&M gear because he used to be the defensive coordinator of A&M. But anyway, so he was coaching Duke for the last 2 years. And I mean, right in his first year, he took a Duke team that won 3 wins the year before and got them to 9 wins. So, and with a bowl win, and then 8 wins with a bowl win last year. I mean, at Duke, which is kind of hard to do. So we'll put Elko at a B. Now we got Sam Pittman, and I am going to put him into C tier. And the same thing with Shane Beamer, kind of similar there. I mean, it looked like for a little bit that they were going to end up being good coaches, right? And they both have uh, a 9-4 season uh, with a bowl win in their second years, but they've been on a downward trajectory. So both had bad seasons last year. So anyway, okay. Anyways, now we do have Steve Sarkisian, Texas, and I'm going to put him in A tier. He's done basically the same things that DeBoer did last year. Won his conference, made the 14 playoff, but of course he did lose to DeBoer in the semifinal game. So anyway, like I said, making the playoffs one time in another conference, it's not enough to get you to S tier. So 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. So that's all of them. All right. But anyway, so yes, that is going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time. Oh yeah, and of course, remember I've also got my Friday show today, starting at 6. So that's in about an hour. So yeah, so I hope to see y'all there. But anyway, uh, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.